Hello Pat, hello Lance. I hope you guys doing good. The purpose for this video is to show you Lance how you can edit, either change content on your website. Especially my focus today is to show you the paintings because that's the main things for the website. So to make adjustments to change every uh, uh, to make adjustment to your website, you have to go to the back end. So let's go ahead and log in the back end. I'm already logged in. That's wp admin. So all images what you see on your web page under portfolio, under this portfolio, they are here under portfolio in the back end. So if you click on the portfolio, you can just see all images, what all images available in your website. If you're looking for something particular, for example, because you've got probably I would say it says 77 images here. So if you're looking for something specific, you can just type in a search box over there, and then you're gonna get all results. Today I will have a focus on the two images because I really want to show you how to make adjustments. So I have created two templates for your website, for your web page, where you can use it and use it for using you can use for you can use them for new paintings, or you can adjust content for the old ones. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. I'm just open this little image here, and that's image over there in the back end. So when you open this image, you're gonna see here is the main back end for this portfolio page. So here you've got the name for the URL address, where you can edit, of course. You can edit address also if you want, but you've got two section under, it's called Fusion Builder. So every content what you see on the page, it's right here beside, under those, the little tabs. If you, for example, log in on your web page and you see you don't see all these things here on the left side over there is a button called use fusion builder, because you might see those kind of things, but it's not something what we want to see, because it would be hard to just going through all these functions. So we're gonna switch to the Fusion Builder. Now we're using this Fusion Builder. So this Fusion Builder has a two tabs: main content and additional information. So main content, that's everything what you see over here: title, description, button, and project details and description over here, and image, of course. So the additional information, that's this section over there. So in this section, actually, you can't edit by yourself. I mean, of course you can, but it's like it's a little bit HTML and CSS in that, the in that sections involved. So if you Lance happy and you feel like comfortable to change that, I can show you in a different video how to edit or change this content here. If you want, for example, add something to that content, if you want to change this content, you can send me, I can just change that. And the really why it's that important is basically because, what I'm using, it's not a secret, I'm using the special widget where, like in one place you can make the changes, you can make changes, and that's gonna affect all pages, which is a little easier where you've got like 77 different pages. So that's why I just separate those sections from the others. let's go ahead and log in and go through this little thing here. So here you've got also sections. You've got title on the top, on the left image, on the right project description, button, and here it's a description. So and that's basically it. So to make adjustments, I'm not sure if you remember from my previous videos, what you have to do, let's say, for example, if I want to change title here, I'm going to hover mouse and I'm going to get edit option, clone, save element and delete. So meaning the first one is edit. So let's go ahead and click edit. I can add, for example, some text in that title, and you can use also this nice feature here when you can just, let's say, make a bold text, you know, there are some parts, let's say italic. If you save these changes and update, we have to wait until WordPress is gonna save those data. Okay, it's done. So basically we can go ahead, you see, and we've got changes here. It's italic, bold, and I added 34. But we don't wanna stay with this title. I'm not happy that we just changed that. So I'm gonna reverse those changes. Okay, and now we're gonna see one more time and when I refresh the page using this button here, they're gone. So basically with everything what is in here, in this description, you can edit and you can change in your website. So let's go ahead. For example, I'm not happy with this button. By the way, I just added this button. If you don't like it, I can change that. This button, basically, if you click this button, it's gonna redirect you to that place where you can where potential customer can read details about, you know, the prices. But anyway, so let's go back and let me show you few more things. Let's start with description here, because description, what you see here, I just use from the different image. So that's probably first thing what you should do. I mean, change this description for this particular painting. So as like mentioned before, the descriptions you can find under testimonials. If you hover over it and click this button, element settings, you're gonna see this window where you can change colors if you're not happy with those colors. Because you can play around if you want, but all all this content what is here, it's under on the left side when you've got box and items. If you scroll down, you're gonna see this content here. I'm gonna add test content, not Syntent, test content. If I save this data, and refresh page using this button again, you see I've got test content. So let's remove that. For that was only just for this video purpose. Let me just go back to this place, scroll down, and get rid of test content. I'm not happy to, I don't want to keep that. Okay, it's done. Saved, save, and save. Okay, so it's done. So what else we have to change is, so all paintings, they are connected with the particular category. Why is that? It's basically that's helping WordPress or the customer. For example, like if you go to the portfolio, if I wanna, you've got all images, but if you wanna see, let's say, landscapes only, that's gonna, you're gonna see only landscapes here. But how WordPress knows, actually, how WordPress know about which one is which is by connecting all image or painting with this category what you've got here. So that's all categories what you've got. If you want to add more categories, you can go ahead and do this by clicking this button at add category. If you want to just connect to the, let's say, 3 different categories, that's fine too. You don't have to just stay only with one category. The one painting might be, just connected with, you can connect one image, one painting with the, let's say, 2-3 categories if you want. Then if you just save these images, you save this settings. This way, actually, WordPress will know that those images there exist. So for example, if you go to your website and you see like, oh, I've got people, oh, I don't have this image here. What I will do, because oh, I've got 2 more, so what I would do is I would just go to your portfolio. I will just find this image here, let's say this one, for example, and I want to make sure that this image is connected. You see, for example, this image is not connected with any categories. So whoever gonna click those images somewhere here, he's never gonna get this image at all because it's not connected to any category. So, but if you click all, so then you're gonna see this image here. So that's basically why it's very important to connect your images with the particular categories. So let's go to this example. I have created, the 2 different templates. The first one, it's for this image, and the second one is for the other image. The difference is basically this section with description. If you've got very long image, like in this example, so then you can use this long description on the right template. Or if you've got just normal regular image, then you can just use the other templates. There are 2 of them. I will show you in a minute how to use those templates. But anyway, I don't know if you noticed, but there's also option with clickable to the image, to like, let's say, with pop-up window, where you can just see the details with this image. By default, right now, I remember our conversation with Pat, and she didn't want to have this option, but I'm just showing for that purpose that it's possible to have this option. So how to do that? For example, let me just show you here. I'm going to refresh this page. This is clickable. Okay, let me just go to the back end, and I will show you how to turn off or how to just turn on. So let's go to this image now. If you go to the section image and click this button edit, you're gonna see the window pop-up window where here is the main image. That's the image what you see over here in this frame. And if you scroll down, there is option here called image lightbox. So this image lightbox, by default, it's turned off, but for these 2 images, I just turn them on. So if I say no, and I'm just save this data. Let's go back to your page. We have to just wait a little bit. you don't see any changes, but right now you see this image, it's not clickable. So let's go back and hover over it, scroll down, and let's say yes. So now, just because I added this image, so if you just say right now yes, you're gonna see this image, but let's remove that image. Okay, so here you've got button, we've got image lightbox on, and we have to do upload image, and we've got all images available in on our website. If, for example, you don't like the size or quality of that image, you can upload your image using this option here and select file. But if you're happy with the quality of that image, the previous image, the main image what you're using for this portfolio, you can use the same image button. And you have to just right now save, and update this portfolio. And when you update this portfolio, you're not gonna see, of course, changes, but right now the image is clickable. There you go, it's working. And that's what you can do for all images, because right now I think only two paintings they've got this option on. That's this one and that one, but other ones they're not clickable. Yeah, you see, it's only effect here. Okay, so that's it. That's the all information. But as like you see, this is like a different format. So I would recommend you to just update all these images. I will show you in a second how to use it. So to use this template, let's just start with new painting. I want to create new painting. So I just hit this button, add new. And let's test the best painting ever. Great. So I've got content. You see, I don't see this Fusion Builder. So what I have to do is switch to the Fusion Builder, and I don't see anything here, right? So if I'm just save this data, and when I'm gonna hit this preview button, I'm gonna see basically nothing. Nothing's there. But you can go to library. That's here, and you've got two available templates. One is description on the right, and the second one is description under the image. You can see that. But when you hover load over this, the template, basically you've got the few options. Replace all page content, insert above current content. That's basically is for the situation where, for example, you've got old painting and you've got existing content and you don't want to change this content. You want to keep the content, but you want to just change the layout. You want to change the how do you display these images. So let's just, for this example, let's just replace. So it's gonna load. It's gonna load, of course, the template. If I save this template right now and go ahead and change the window and refresh, I'm gonna see my template. That's the same template what we use for a different painting. So what you have to do, you have to open main content and change title. So let's just, for me, copy this title, because right now it says Liberty. It's not Liberty anymore. It's the best painting ever. Okay, and I want to change image because I don't want to use this image. That's different one. So if I don't have this image in my library yet, I have to just go and upload one. Let's just upload one. Let's go to my desktop. I will just probably find one nice image. Okay. We have to wait a little bit. It takes time to upload this image. Yes, it's done. It's full size. Oh wow, it's big. Let's just use it. Let's save it, but please keep in your mind. Oh, sorry, I forgot one thing. You see, because if you scroll down, my Lightbox it says yes, but you see what is that? What's going on? The old image is right here. So I need to remove that image and let's say connect with the right one. There you go. Let's save those data. Then project details, I don't have to change this. Here I've got, let's say, not acrylic, let's say that's pastels, for example. I'm gonna change that. Pastels, not 20 but 40, and that's all. And here description. Let's remove that description. My description for the best ever image. Let's go ahead, copy that. Okay. Oh wow, it's a lot. But anyway, let's finish. Okay, so I've got description. I'm gonna publish that portfolio post. Okay, it's published. So now if I refresh that, I should see different information, different data. And it's loading, and that's correct. I've got image here. When I click on it, I see the big image, big nice image. I can see the pastels here. I change the price, and here's my description. So that's oh, and I change also title here. So that's basically it. So let me just show you one more thing, how you can. Let's just delete that because like you don't want to keep that because that's not the best paintings ever. Of course, that was joke. So I'm gonna just click that and remove this from there. But let's see. We've got carrots and tar pips. Let's try this one. Okay, if I open this painting in a separate window, I can see the format. It's a little different than the the other one. So what I would do is right now you can see we've got one container. So I'm gonna do to the library, and this is not big image, so I would just stay with the description below the image, and on the right I want to see project details. So what I will do is description on the right, description under. So I'm gonna load this, but this time I want to keep changes and insert the template above current content. And now I should see three containers. I've got main content. Sorry for misspelling, but I can change that. Main content, additional information, and container. So container, that's all old information about this image. Let's just update this content, and you will see what we're gonna get. If you go here and refresh the page, you're gonna see our new template, and below that you're gonna see old paintings. Okay, so that's easy to fix that. Let's go ahead to the back end. I would just copy this content That's title. I'm gonna open the main content tab. I'm gonna change this title here. There you go, that's my title. It has been changed. Now let's go back to the testimonials, right? That's testimonials. Yes, we've got testimonials. Let's go ahead and copy testimonials. And go back here. We've got testimonial. Open it. And I just Control C and Control V. I just copy and paste that text. So it's in here. Then I've got one last thing. It's project details. So I've got these details here. So what I can do is I can go to this block, text block, and here I've got two options, two tabs, visual and text tab. When you want to copy table, the best way to do that is actually go to text mode and Control A or Command A in the Mac and copy all content what is in here. Copy. Then we can switch back to our main content over here. We've got this information here. I'm gonna go to the text, and again I'm gonna just Control A or Command A and delete all content, and I'm gonna paste Control V or paste. I'm gonna update those information for you to see where are we at with this particular image. There you go. So everything's saved. We changed title, we changed those details. We've got available in a gclay, and we've got also description for this particular image. Now for this particular painting. Right now we're gonna replace image. So let's switch back to the back end. We're gonna click edit. I wanna remove that, and I'm gonna find this image that was, we've got two images. One is small one and big one. Let's just use the big one. It's a probably better quality. And let's just move to the bottom, because remember we've got Lightbox on right now by default in this template. So what we have to do also, like, remove that image. We have to just upload image, click button, upload image, and then we can just either upload new image if you want, or we can use this one, what we've got here. Okay, so when I update this information now, so you should see, and let's refresh that page. There you go. There it is. If you hit, you can see image right here. Okay, so that's the updating your data. Speaking about images, I would just for the website, I would, let's say if you want to use or if you want to change those images for some reason, I would stay with images definitely not more than more than like 1500 pixels. I would just also show you one more thing. Let me just open my website. Sorry, not this one. I want to just there's a very nice website where you can just open. That's my corporate HipChat. There's a website where you can where you can just change image size without losing a lot of uh, quality. So there is a nice website called Tiny JPEG Panda. Let me just pull up this page. And this basically what this website do is compress your image with not losing data. If you've got big images, if you want to just use the big images like 1500 or more even, so that's really good website for using, and that's very good website where you can just change quality and change size. I mean, it's change quality a little bit, but definitely for that's for just websites, because you know the websites, the way how the website rendering the code is basically not what you're gonna see in a like high quality image, mm, using for example Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. So but that's basically it. Oh no, we've got still all content. You see, this content is still there. So what we need to do is, let's close this tab. I've got this tab here. What I have to do is just delete this container. And when I click this update button one more time, then if I refresh my website now, there you go. It's just the right correct data again. So I hope this is helpful and explain to you, Lance, how you can use this website, this WordPress template for editing and changing content. So basically, I think it's not very complicated at all, but it's still there. There is a lot of options. Oh, whoa! I forgot about one thing. Let me just show you one more thing. What is important? Sorry about that. I forgot about one section which is like very important. Let's create one more time test version, and I will show you in a second why it's important. Let's switch to the builder. Let's just create library. Let's say I'm gonna use this one more time. Replace all content. I'm gonna connect with. Let me just one second. Let's just wait until data is there. Okay, so we've got all data right now. I'm gonna save data. So just only for this example, let's just change this image. Okay, I'm gonna remove that image. I'm gonna use my image, and I'm gonna use Lightbox also. For Lightbox also my image. Save, and I'm gonna publish this data this time. And I connected with city scenes. Good. Okay, let's just see what we've got. I've got test version. Okay, I've got my image. That's good. But here is the problem, and I will show you this problem in a second. That's my test version. Right now, if I go to the portfolio, I'm supposed to see this new product. Test. Oh wow, I've got the new product, but what's going on? Why I've got blank section here? When I just click city scenes, it's still like blank. What's going on? That's because those images come from here, feature image. So if you wanna just display your image over here, you have to use this feature image, and you have to just change, or if you're changing content, you have to make sure that you've got the right correct image in here. So in that example, let's just let's just use this image. Yes, that's the image here. Let's just update this data again. It's updated. So now if I'm gonna switch back one more time to the portfolio and I refresh that website, I should see my image here. There you go. That's the magic. If I click city scene, there's my image. It's still there. So that's right. That's basically why it's very important to put your image under feature image. So there are a whole bunch other stuff here, but you don't have to worry about that. Like if you like with this all settings there, it's not like it's something like custom version for the page. So if you're gonna stay only with that, that is gonna help you, and that is gonna give you this option to to change, either update your content on your website. If you just do something differently or you want to change something, everything it's like very friendly. You can drop and drop these boxes here if you want. For example, if let me just show you one more thing. Let's say I really want to just increase this space between this table and this button here. What you have to do is you have to go there, and there's a separator here. You see, if I click that separator, it's 30. Let's make 130 and update. It's still thinking. Yes, I'm gonna refresh that. There you go. You've got 130. If you want to just increase this space, you can just, for example, use the separator here, and also you can just say, let's say, when I'm gonna click not general but design, let's say 220. Okay, it's refreshed. Let's refresh the website. There you go. That's 200 right now. So that's basically how it works. So let me just go back and just delete that image, that particular product, and I think that's it. So please let me know if you've got more questions or if something is not clear at this point. So if you find any if you find difficult for you to going through just updating those images, I know it's a lot of them here, but I think it's if you're gonna practice, that's probably how you can just be familiar with this particular template. But template is designed itself that it's very customer friendly. So I think it's not gonna be very difficult for you to just make these adjustments. So I'm still available for you guys. If you've got any questions, just please let me know. Please don't forget about this tinyjpg.com page where you can just change those sizes or images if you want. But so I think that's it. So have a great day, and please let me know if you've got more questions. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye bye, guys.